outstanding contest, our next match, featuring 4 very accomplished wrestlers. We'll see what they bring to the table. Welcome back, RC.
Well, thank you there, Joe. We're back in business. The show's starting. Up once again, our referee, Brett Lauderdale.
Just mentioning these next 4 guys in this tag match should make for a very entertaining match.
Got some great competitors coming up, that's for sure.
You're talking wrestling. You're going to get a lot of it in our next contest.
Of course, one of those competitors I'm very excited to see is going to be Black Jesus, Sabian.
Little Mondo and Drew Golak, they should provide some excellent competition for Sabian and Social Distortion. I can't wait to see this match.
Team Stranglehold. This is going to be an interesting There's going to be teaming up with Social Distortion.
Sick Little Mondo's capable of some really good things in that ring, and so is Drew Golak.
You know, I'll tell you what, Joe, I might not necessarily like Little Mondo, but I absolutely respect the kid. He's one of the fine young talents here at ACPW.
Absolutely.
Maybe one of these days he'll wake up and realize he's on the wrong side of the fence.
Some interesting music to start things out with for our next contest for their opponents in this match.
Absolutely right about that. Not the music one would expect.
Not particularly. I mean, pro wrestling, you think some pretty banging music.
You know what, Joel? Maybe this song is meaningful to these guys. Not all songs have to.
You're scaring me, RC. I'll stay away from you. There we go. It sounds better. Sounds more apropos.
Maybe our DJ is drunk tonight.
I don't know.
We are nearby a bar. This sounds a little bit more like it.
Yeah. We're awaiting Sabian and Social Distortion.
I guess the only person that song was meaningful for was our DJ here tonight.
Could very well be, RC.
Here comes
Sabian.
The team of Social Distortion.
Sabian being joined by Social Distortion in this tag match.
What a contest we're going to have here. 4 great athletes in the ring.
I can't wait to see these guys lock up. Gemini making friends with Sabian right now. Sabian has something. I hope it won't be used as a foreign object later in this match. And we're underway. The action getting fast and furious early on. Sabian, Little Mondo.
Match is underway. We've got a lot going on here. All 4 wrestlers in the ring.
Sabian trying to rally the crowd right now. Social Distortion pounding away on Drew Golak. Sabian and Little Mondo.
Still got some big matches left here. tonight.
Big leapfrogs, big drop kick from Little Mondo, big drop kick from Drew Golak.
But perhaps
Mondo and Golak all over their competition right now.
I'll tell you what, Joe, we've got still a lot of big matches, a lot of great action coming up, but perhaps not bigger than the match we're watching right now.
Absolutely. The action fast and furious. Mondo and Drew Golak right there with a double hip toss. Knocking Social Distortion into next week. Foot on the rope. Referee Brett Lauderdale sees it. 2 count only.
Team Distortion showing some, or Social Distortion showing some good ring presence there.
My apologies about a delayed bell there. I was distracted by the multiple things going on in the announce booth today. Who, mind you, ACPW, nice clothesline. ACPW did us pretty well today. Padded seats, nice view in a bar. I mean, what more could we ask for, RC?
I'll tell you what we can ask for. We can ask for more money, power, and respect on the show.
We're going to have to talk to Loudy and his bunch of dysfunctional people that won't show up for him.
Well, don't you worry about Loudy. He's going to have everything he wants or needs. He's not done ruling over ACPW. That's
Sabian with a big elbow right to the side of Little Mondo, from the top even. Sabian right now working over Mondo. Forearm to the back. Little Mondo trying to fight back. There we go. These all four competitors know each other really well.
I'll tell you, Joe,
big chop in the corner from Sabian.
I'll tell you, Joe, Sabian and Drew know each other very well. They've had a lot of battles.
You're absolutely correct, RC.
But Sabian,
sick Little Mondo right now, getting his face torn off by Sabian right there.
Sabian, perhaps the most ring veteran man in the ring right now, showing that ring veteran presence, taking control and not letting Mondo get back to his corner. Absolutely.
When you cut that ring off, it's an important thing in tag team wrestling.
Cutting off the other half of the ring is kind of like cutting off a man's air, Joe. There's only so long he can handle that.
Nice roll into a pin, 2, almost 3. Chop from Sabian. Mondo in trouble. 2 count only. Oh, look at this. We have Gemini outside the ring helping out Sabian, choking away on Little Mondo. Gemini, my mistake, Kwame. Kwame was putting him over. Kwame getting involved. Former World's Champion. Reigned for 17 months as ACPW World's Heavyweight Champion.
Get your intimidating forces correct there, Joe. That was definitely Kwame.
I corrected myself, RC. A lot of people here, you know, I couldn't see through everybody. Excuse me.
I think Gemini's rattling your head, maybe rattled your brain a little bit tonight.
You know, you might be right, RC. I'll give you that. Big tag made in the corner. Sabian coming back into the ring.
Speaking of
Sabian
Gemini,
going for a pin. No ref. That Brett Lauderdale out of position.
Referee seeming to be distracted a little bit.
No, we need Big John Cerro back to maintain order maybe in this kind of match. Maybe this is too much for Brett Lauderdale. Oh, Sabian faking out the crowd right there.
Nice job by Sabian.
Mondo trying to get the tag to Drew Golak. Drew Golak knocked off the apron. Social Distortion delivering the boots to Little Mondo now. Sick Little Mondo in some trouble. Referee being distracted. Referee has to pay attention, maintain order in this match.
Right now, Sabian in complete control of this match.
Big abdominal stretch on Sick Little Mondo. Sabian showing his veteran leadership in this match.
I'll tell you, Joe, I think the abdominal stretch is an underrated move in professional wrestling.
Definitely stretches you out. Just stretches the muscles in your side and in your back, puts you in a really bad predicament, and Sabian has Sick Little Mondo in a really bad predicament right now.
Certainly does. And Little Mondo looks like he's in a world of trouble.
Sabian putting the elbow right in the side right there, making the hold that much more dangerous.
Very smart
and effective
on the part of Sabian.
Drew Golak trying to come in the ring, referee keeping him out. That's allowing Social Distortion and Sabian to break the rules even more right now.
Sabian, a veteran and a ring master, showing it exactly what he's got to offer, and he is one of the most premier wrestlers in all the sport. He and his partner taking it to Little Mondo right now.
Social Distortion has Mondo in trouble. Mondo's got to make the tag to Drew Golak. Drew Golak knocked down. Drew Golick fired up once in the ring. He breaks up a pin attempt there. Referee Brett Lauderdale's got to maintain order.
Absolutely, he does.
Oh, huge chop from Sabian. I felt that over here. Oh, and another one. Knocking him into next week right there. Oh, and again.
Vicious chops being administered.
Sabian merciless right now in his attack on Mondo. Mondo fires back with a sunset flip. Two count only.
Mondo tried to surprise Sabian with that sunset flip. It almost worked.
Sabian keeping the ring cut off from Mondo. Has Mondo facing his partner, ripping Mondo's face off again. You can tell the rivalry in this match. You can tell these wrestlers don't like each other one bit.
You're absolutely right. There's no love lost in this contest. Sabian continuing to apply the pressure, looking for the submission from Little Mondo.
He's just trying to rip Mondo's face off. That ain't wrestling. That's just blatant disrespect for the rules. And this Brett Lauderdale guy, he ought to get it together. If Malcolm Slick was in there, that wouldn't be happening.
If Malcolm Slick was in there, I'd have a whole other reason to cry the blues.
Sabian keeping the ring cut off. Social Distortion coming back into the ring. Big forearm shiver. Oh, brutal chop. The chops by Sabian and Social Distortion are just unreal. Oh, both men collide. Both men down. Brett Lauderdale is going to have to administer the 10 count to see if these guys can respond.
What a contest, Joe. Back and forth, back and forth. You're seeing a lot of punishment by both of these men. Both of these men taking quite a beating.
Big tag made. Drew Golick comes in. Sabian in. Drew Golick, a house of fire right now. Clotheslines, elbows. Setting him up. Atomic drop. And another atomic drop. Sabian in trouble. Big boot to the gut. And a drop kick. Down goes Sabian. Sabian spills outside the ring. Social Distortion goes for a clothesline, misses. Nice arm drag by Drew Golick. Drew Golick, a house of fire.
Right now in control. Social Distortion has to do something to get it back.
Double drop kick like the Rock and Roll Express right there.
Sent him outside the ring. It looks like Sabian, Social Distortion trying to regain control. Trying to regain their composure, I should say.
Well, after that flurry of offense by Sick Little Mondo and Drew Golick, Sabian head first into the buckle. Drew Golick trying to get Sabian to the top. Not successful.
Looks like some fists are going to be delivered.
Fists are flying. Sabian days, Social Distortion days. Sabian down. Social Distortion goes down. Drew Golick and Sick Little Mondo all over Sabian and Social Distortion right now.
Social Distortion does look like they're in a little bit of trouble. I hate to admit it.
Oh, big clothesline. Knocks him right clear over the top rope.
Team Stranglehold taking control, taking it to Social Distortion. Sabian left alone in the ring now.
We're looking for a huge spot right here. Team Stranglehold getting it all together. Sick Little Mondo into the chairs, into the seats. Clearing house right there. Sick Little Mondo living up to his nickname. In the ring, Drew Golick and Sabian. Sabian with a boot to the gut. Sabian fires up, takes him down. Looks like, could we have a 3 count? 1, 2, 3. Oh! Just 2 3/4 right there.
How close can you get without actually getting the victory?
Sabian there, so close yet so far. He's putting Drew Golick on the top rope right now. Big chop. Drew Golick looks like he's going to pay a big price right now for being in the ring with Sabian, but no! He pushes Sabian right off. Drew Golick, nice body press. Sabian rolls through and 3 count.
Nice job. Sabian finds a way to reverse over unholy alliance. Brett Lauderdale behind the announce table here.
Sabian getting ready to celebrate.
Absolutely. I'll tell you what, though, what a heck of a finish. What a great match. What a contest between those four wrestlers. Every one of them an absolute joy to watch in the ring.
Absolutely, RC. The action, as always, hot, fast, and furious here at ACPW.
Very exciting from start to finish.
And you see here at ACPW, the talent keeps getting better and better. Each and every show, you see the talent is just unbelievable.
And you know what, Joe? We've got more to come, including the Internet Television title that's going to be on the line in a three-way match.
I can't wait for that, RC. A tornado-style match, they're telling us. Ian Cross, Gambino, and the Internet Television champion, Frankie Frizzo himself, defending the title tonight.
And you know